Now then, welcome to Speed Force Racing. It's Monday night, which means it's Division 2. I'm Energy Dan, I'll be a commentator for this evening. Keith has decided he wants a cheap, all-inclusive holiday to Greece that he paid $17.99 for per person, so he's now currently having unflavoured rice from the buffet and drinking watered-down mimosas, whatever floats your boat. I have been told that he got told off for being shirtless around the pool because he's carrying a bit of extra weight these days. So yeah, put a shirt on, Keith. Put a shirt on. Yeah, so we are actually somewhere just as sunny as Greece at the minute. We're down in Australasia, the sunny continent, and it's Australia. We are going to be doing qualifying and then the race. It looks like it's overcast but not raining. And once again, I'm not driving tonight because I've still not sold the wheel I bought for the wrong console. Everyone laugh at Energy Dan. Ha ha, ha ha. I'm not bothered because you guys get to hear my awesome commentary. We've got the other race director of the league racing tonight, Sonny Cork in the McLaren. We've got Puccanetto doing his second race now. Our resident admin of Division 2 Prep 1. Real Asanami, I think this is like his 6th race with us or something. A few well-known names here. Mr. Wiggles. No one likes him though. Fire Fat Boy. Doran, the dodgy scouser. Got Gags, Klauser, MCFC. Ronnie, Billy G and Alvor. Alvor's just come down from Div1, so keep an eye on him. He's probably going to be rapid. But we'll see. We'll see. Right, who was it? Was it Ferrari Fat Boy? Nope. It's Klauser. So it does look really overcast. Maybe the track temperature is a little bit low, which might see slightly slower times. But we'll see. We will see. So it's just an outlap. Let's crack on. Let's just double check that we are actually live, because YouTube has a tendency to say it's gone live and not. But it's still better than bloody Twitch. Twitch is bloody horrible. It's so unfriendly for users, unless you're on PC. Screw Twitch. Here we go. Right, so we got Klauser. He's got about 4 corners now till he sets the fastest lap so far of the session. Or starts to set the fastest lap, because he will be the first to cross the line unless he invalidates. That's another thing that can happen around here. Invalidato. And the one thing that you've got to watch around here is the battery drains like a mofo. So here we go, on board with Klauser. So I think after that will be a Ferrari of Halvor. Oh, he's going to catch some traffic, not ideal. Not much they really could have done there, to be honest with you. That's just unlucky. Oh, a little bit deep there. Cuts nicely though, gets a bit of time back there. Straight line mode activated. Should have cut more there. And this is where you can absolutely burn your battery out here. Luckily, the first part of sector 3 you can get a bit back. See how he does. 15 and 16 this. Looks pretty tidy. Well, a bit of a mixed lap. He's doing alright. Don't think it'll be anywhere near pole time at the end of the session. But you might get a bit of a cheeky toe. Down the finish straight if he stays close to his Visa Cash App car. Which looks like he's going to get a nice toe actually. Although the finish line does come very quickly. But yeah, a little bit of a cheeky toe, last of his battery out, and he sets the fastest time for the session so far as a 1:19.190. And Halvor looks like he's been cutting grass. This was much quicker. Oh no, not much quicker, 1:19.136, so that looks like it's going to be way quicker. And Xenon, 19.410. Who else we've got? So I've got to flick through. I've got to stay on board with MCFC, returning driver. Previously, a driver that's received season bans but has picked up pace in previous years and also tidied up his driving. So fair play to MCFC. Ronnie now goes quickest with 1:18.746. That's more like it. I think we will start to see mid-18s, maybe low 18s by the end of it. The track will rubber in. It does look a little bit cooler, so traction will be down at the minute until the track rubbers in. There's going to get some traffic now with MCFC. Might get a bit of a cheeky tour, but this car is approaching, needs to stay on the left and also brake, which he does. MCFC cuts nice. Oh, that was close for invalidating, but he pulled it back. Zero battery. Nice and wide there, carried the speed. I think it was quite tight actually. That might be like a 1:19.1 maybe. Maybe a little bit quicker actually. Not just shy of a 1:19.1. Yeah, fair play to MCFC. Good enough for third place. Fair play to him. So we've got a few drivers now. Oh, Sonic Hawk making it a 1-2 for the McLarens. He's only a tenth and a half away from his teammate Ronnie, so fair play to them two, making waves. Ferrari Fat Boy, who's been struggling to pace, but I think he's a driver that will get quicker. Ferrari Fat Boy obviously driving the Williams. And I tell you what, Fat Boy, if you're listening to this stream back, if you're on full traction, turn it to medium. You might even be slower for a while, but once you get used to catching the traction loss, you will be faster. But just by listening to your revs, it sounds like you're on full TC. Everyone's entitled to do so. That's not slating anything, mate. I was on full TC last season because the game is shit. Sorry, S8 1T. Just on board with Gags KK, who's invalidated. Ronnie's on an in lap. Klauser has gone for another lap on his tyres and gone quicker in sector 1 actually. Unless he's been in and come back out on fresh tyres, but yeah, I don't think there's been enough time to get in and out. Cuts nicely there. So let's see what he does when he crosses the timing line at the end of sector 2. Oh no, he's down. He's on an in lap. He's on an in lap. Doran. Alright there, La. So far there's quite a bit of a spread in Div 2. It's obviously the faster drivers are, but Australia is renowned for being a bit of a marmite. Yes, I am streaming 2 seconds. Yeah, I am. Sorry, it keeps just saying I'm not live, but I am. Anyway, let's have a quick look down the line. Let's have a quick look-see down the line. Fucking out of 1:19.9. Oh, let's put leader on actually. There you go, bit of a spread there. So Wiggles needs to get his spirit animal in the cockpit with him, like a whippet, and pick up the pace a bit because he's lacking. Let's stay on board with him. Let's see what he can do. Put some coal in that engine, Wiggles. Come on. So if he took the helm off and put his flat cap on, he'd be flying. Save on weight. Right, he's down on his time, so what's he doing here then? Unless that's just a glitch like it normally does. Probably is a glitch. So Keith's is sat in Greece by the pool drinking cheap ouzo. Oh, is this in Ferrari? Having a bit of a spin up the grass. Let's look at Alvor. Oh, it's fully round as well. That's my teammate. I say teammate, I've not even done a single lap this season. Oh no, I have. I was on pad, wasn't I? But yeah, anyway, let's go back to Wiggles. So Wiggles is very much down on his time. Yeah, he's coming in. Or the Sonic Hawk, who's up on his time. I get a cheeky toe. Let's see what it does at turn 15, 16. Nice aggressive cut. Nope. Nope. Left time on the board there. Nearly invalidates. He's lost a good chunk of time there. Coming to his teammate. Is it his teammate? Yep. If he's just starting a lap, he might get a cheeky toe down the home finish straight. But I think Sonic Hawk has lost his rhythm. As he pulled it back in sector 3, he's going to get a cheeky toe off his teammate. Oh, good toe as well. This is going to be good. Oh, 118.977. He's 2/10 off pole there. Yeah, Ronnie gave him a good toe there, so that helped him out. He was going to be slower than that, but I think he improved a little bit. Matty on a hot lap. Goes a little bit deep. Gets it hooked up nice. Through turn 6. Oh, hesitating on the throw. Now approaching the infamous 15 and 16. Is a nice aggressive cut here. And doesn't, goes deep, compromises you. Got no battery for this straight. It is notoriously bad for battery around here. So difficult. And gets destabilised by the big red sausage curb. And just hear the engine struggling as he has to dip down a couple of gears. And tries to get it linked in. Ooh, Ronnie, 118.397, that's more like it. SFR Matty, does he improve? He does. He goes to 8th place with that. MCFC, he's up a 10th and a half. Needs to be more than that if he wants to push on the likes of Ronnie, who is nearly half a second quicker than Klauser. Or is half a second quicker than Klauser. I think MCFC is struggling here because he doesn't seem like he's on full throttle. Oh, that was close with the Williams. Oh wow! So yeah, that wasn't close. It was contact. Right, it's very fat boy, not in the Williams. Not that it's really going to matter for Ferrari fat boy. Yeah, it was 19,000 slower. I don't think that really affected MTFC. It was just a wheel bang. Klauser goes quicker, and he's now only just over a 10th back from Ronnie. So Klauser really improving. Let's see, Halvor. Yellow flag. So Halvor's still got a fair way to go. I think he might have been validated on turn 1. Because he's already on a red track map at the start of the lap. So let's go somewhere else. 4.5 minutes remaining. Wiggles on an out lap. Wiggles, pull your finger out, mate. Come on, you're faster than this. Smooth is fast, my boy. Smooth is fast. Let's have a look at the hot sheet, see what people are saying. Sounds like your call comes with you, lad. Well, you just stick to your Uzo, pal. Evening, Sonic Hawk. Looking fast tonight, matey. Wiggles is struggling to get the power down. Is that slight rain we can see? Or that just crap on the TV lens? But yeah, it looks like Wiggles is running the wrong differential setting. As he puts the power down, it just sounds like the car's struggling for grip on the rear. You hear it spiking in revs as he puts the power down, so there's a lot of wheel spin there, I think. He might actually want a bit more rotation rather than outright traction, because he's losing it. Might be to do with aero settings on the rear as well, but yeah, it doesn't seem to be confident on the rear axle. Front end doesn't look too bad. Nice corner there. This could be a good lap. Beautiful cut there. This could be a good lap. This is more like it. Got a good chunk of battery to use as well. 119.323. Right, so that Wiggles up to 8th place. He did improve, but he's still a fair way off of the leaders. Halvor improved by 2/10, and he's sitting in 7th place. See what I can do now. Can he move up to 6th or 5th or 4th? Don't think so. Oh yeah, it does. Wow, improved by 7/10. He's up into P2. 34 thousandths behind Ronnie. So yeah, OWR boys obviously sharing setups and sharing strategy there, because yeah, 34 thousandths, that is wow. Outlap, outlap, outlap. Zenon. Nightcreed struggled this season. He was doing really well last season. He picked up the pace, was a contender for podiums, but seems to have dropped off on this game for some reason. Some people that were fast last season are struggling this season. That was like me last season. I hated the last game. Rubbish. Absolute pish. Let's see what Billy G's doing. I don't know if Billy G's on pad, but he's doing a lot of corrections on the steering wheel. I mean, fair play, anyone who can be fast on pad. I tried it after being on wheel for 3 or 4 years, and my god, it was horrible. RS Salgado is in the lobby, back from the beach. I think he's on an outlap. Yeah, I think he is. Very fat boy. He's on a 5 place grid penalty, so Ronnie's going for one final lap. Let's just check the Ferrari of Halvor. He's starting one now. Klauser in sector 2. Sonic Ox down. Right, so let's check Matty out then. Was it Matty? No, Klauser? Yeah, Klauser. Oh, Klauser's up by half a second. That can't be right, surely. Lovely cut, just off the cake top. I always drop a gear there. He's staying in 6th, but yeah, I dropped out of 5th there. Nice corner there. Oh, nice 2 corners actually. That sounded pretty fast. Is it enough? It is enough! 117.8! He's in at 117s! Wow! What a lap. Bloody well, Ronnie. Can he beat him to it? I don't think he can. Nope, he's off. He's off. Halvor is down on his time. Unless he's improved in sector 3, he's not going to make a move on the back of Ronnie, and certainly not make a move on Klauser. Nope, he's absolutely fucked it there. Yeah, 3rd place still. Matty, no, Sonic Hawk is up on his time. This should be good enough for 3rd place, which is a great place to be at the starting lineup of the Australian Grand Prix. Let's see what he can do. So the other half of the race director team for Speed Force Racing is coming around the last corner of the Australian circuit, Albert Park. Can he move up to 4th or 3rd? No, he actually lost time in sector 3. And that's everyone finished now. So Klauser, Ronnie, Halvor is an OWR. Washer, actually no, Klauser's not OWR. So OWR taking down 2nd and 3rd. We've got Klauser, SFR Matty in 1st and 4th. Sonic Hawk, 5th place, well done for him. The returning driver MCFC in 6th. We've got OWR Preb in 7th. SFR Doran in 8th. Come on, Doran, mate, you can do better than that. Surprising is Gags in 9th. I thought you were well up there. And then Wiggles struggling around the Australian circuit. Zenon, which I expected to be a lot higher than 11th. Night Screen in 12th. Puckinetto in 13th. Billy G in 14th. RS Salguero in 15th. Yeah, so I'm not surprised really. Albert Park is a weird one. It's one of those tracks where if you like it, you like it. If you don't, it's crap. I've had a love-hate relationship with this track. There's some times I've been fast. I actually think it's better in the wet. Much more fun in the wet. But yeah, as we run down, RS Salguero in 15th. The Real Ashton Army in 16th. And Fire Fat Boy, our South African, in 17th. Oh, and as he said, it's actually raining. So maybe some people had set their cars up for the rain. Is it going to rain all race? Oh wow! You know what you guys know what I'm like for a rainy race. I bloody loves it. I do. Bloody loves it. And I guarantee there's like 16 of the drivers tonight cursing me for mentioning rain. Oh, I love it. It's brilliant. But yeah, if you guys are watching, drop us a message on YouTube. Let us know who you think's going to actually win, who's going to podium, who's going to make the most overtakes, who's going to make the most pit stops. That's another one. Most wing changes, most penalties. Let's have one more. First to retire. Yeah, there you go. So first to retire for me is going to be Wiggles. I would have said Keiths, but he's not racing tonight, so. How's that Uzo Keiths? Let us know, mate. Giving you outburn, I hope. Ooh, Keiths is saying Klauser to win, Wiggles to retire after 3 laps. Ooh, predictions are coming in. Get them in. Come on, all 7 of you that are watching, get your predictions in. First to retire. Let's follow with Keiths. Let's do winner and first to retire. He's saying Klauser and Wiggles. What are the other 6 saying? Come on. I'll take it. Salgueras is the winner. So yeah, so RS Salguero saying me. Fair play, mate. Reach for the stars, my man. Reach for the stars. This looks like intermediate tyres. It really does. And I can't do... Oh, I can do race director. Yeah, it looks like everyone's doing intermediates. So, yeah, it looks like to be an intermediate race and possibly drying up. Or intermediate all the way. We just don't know. We just don't know. Oh, do you know what? Gags and Zenon in a mighty position for not finishing this race, because they're going to want to finish. I'm going to try and make the most of the getaway. MCFC is in a prime position for incident as well, because he's behind Sonic Hawk, who unfortunately is an absolute magnet for incidents. He has so much crap happen to him in a race, it's unreal. And you lot are bloody lucky because he never really reports anyone. So you guys need to chill the hell out with Sonic Hawk because you always wreck him or bully him and he never reports you. So I'm always in his DMs telling him to report people because he's just too nice. I think Sonic Hawk could win this tonight, actually. Klauser might be hampering that plan, but yeah. Don't discount Sonic Hawk. It does look wet though. Ooh. Sorry, football, if you're listening, mate, turn your diff down. A lot of snaps breaks already. Quite a fast formation lap for the wet, actually. Fair play. Looks like Zen and Night Queen came together. They're going to start on cold tyres, so they might be contender for first DNF. Starting on cold tyres in the wet is horrendous. Almost worse than listening to the accent of Mr. Wiggles. Right, here we go, guys. Everyone's lined up. One light, two light, three light, four light, 5 red lights, and they're away. Klaus and the McLaren get away well, but it looks like Alvor on the outside. Whoa! Matty storming into first place, taking the lead of this race. Wow! It looks like everyone else got away clean. As Alvor trying to burn a bit of battery, goes deep. And the McLaren of Sonic Hawk just thinking better of that move and just slotting in behind him. As Alvor clips the wall. Is that damage for Alvor? How is his left end play? I couldn't tell then. No, he's alright, he's intact. Might have slight damage. But Klauser struggling to keep up with Matt here, and the rooster tails are flying. That might be part of it. But so far, Matty is putting a stamp on this race. And judging by the tyre strategy, he's going to be wet all race. Alvor great under braking. Made up so much time in that braking zone. MCFC still in 6th place. Matty with 3 position gains off the lead. Wow, off the start. Unbelievable. As the McLaren goes around the outside of Alvor. Ronnie up into 3rd place. Switching places. Right, Sonic Hawk with a full battery. Obviously in the wet, you don't have the overtake enabled. It is just medium, so people will have a lot of battery. And they just can't use it. Like crocodiles having all them teeth and no toothbrush. The Alpine thought he was going to make a move, but was not quick enough in the straight. But he's catching up to Sonic Hawk. Is it the twisty section of section 2 though that's making the difference? Let's see what the gap is as we get to the end of the front finish straight. Sonic Hawk currently 4/10 in front of MTFC. MTFC seems to be a little bit better under braking and in the full traction zones. Sonic Hawk struggling a little bit. Right on his ass now, chewing on his rear wing. Sonic Hawk will have to go defensive here. Yeah, and that was an easy one. But I reckon MTFC, yeah, he's going to come through it in. This will be a bold move. Sonic Hawk will have the easy inside line to defend. And MTFC has to pull out of it. Yep, sensible move, MTFC. You're learning, mate. So the question is, will this slow Sonic Hawk down? Because he's having to go defensive. And there's 3 drivers in the rear who normally are not slow drivers. You've got Div1, Doran and Gags all... Oh, I've just seen Doran go past. So Doran, as quite comically as I say that, goes past his driver and is now 1 position up, but he has got them for company. The Audi driver just having a look. Doran with a straight line speed advantage there. As we just see in the background, we got Gags going past Div1. No, he has to pull back out of it. Nice corner from Gags, nice cutlery corner, and he's on the back of the McLaren driver, the Audi driver. And so's the Alpine though, he wants a sniff. It's like watching dogs at the park, this. Dog watch. Right, where's this Alpine? Woo! There he is! Does the Alpine get on the inside for the next corner? I think he has. Beautiful move from Puckanettle there, and he's round the outside like a trailer park girl. And Billy G's having a good sniff as well, actually. He's like a giddy little Labrador, wants to get in the party as well. He's like, don't discount me, I'm here. I'll have a sniff. Here we go, Alvor at the front, chasing these. Oh, look at these guys going for it. Ronnie getting a bad exit there. Alvor on the inside, and have the inside line for the next turn. Easy to defend round here. And pick it up. Oh, as Ronnie goes off a little bit, that will not be good for his next set of corners. Look at Matty, wow, 4.7 seconds, just shows you in the wet, if you get in the lead, you don't have to contend with those rooster tails, your vision's fine, you can see your braking zones. And Nightcreed on the full wets, he must have come in the pits. Yeah, he's on 2 lap old tyres, so he's been in the pits and changed tyre, must have been wing damage or just not liking inters. It does look a bit heavier, but I wouldn't say it's full wets yet. There is a bit of standing water, but nowhere near what I would say is full wet territory. We'll soon see if by lap 8 people are starting to come in and it's full wets, but I don't think it is. I don't think it is full wets. Yeah, the rooster tails aren't big enough. It's barely intermediates, like really intermediates, but yeah, there's no rooster tails. We're doing 180 and there's no rooster tails, so I'd still say it's intermediates. Matty checking out front. 5.5 seconds. So far so good. No safety cars, no virtuals. Yeah, I reckon Night Cree's going to be back in soon. I was going to hold out for a safety car because he's losing time. Oh, as Halvor got a little bit loud on the go pedal there. Matty storming in the lead. Another fastest lap from him. Oh, MCFC lost concentration there. We've got Ronnie down. So what happened to Ronnie? Have I missed that? Oh no, yeah, Sonic Hawk's in 4th. Yeah, Ronnie's down 4 places. I don't know if I've commented on it already, but I might have missed it as well. But yeah, Ronnie's down to 6th place. Because yeah, Sonic Hawk was in 5th, wasn't he? I can't remember if something happened with Ronnie or not. Anyway. Halvor on the back of Klauser. Will he be close enough to get the inside line at turn 15? It looks like he might just have it. Klauser will have to go defensive on the exit. He does it beautifully as Halvor tries to do the undercut but doesn't get the right amount of traction on the rear axle, but he will be close enough to drive down the inside. No, he doesn't go for it. He tries to fight another day. But that does bring Sonic Hawk into the mix. So Klauser probably running a dry setup from qualifying. It's not working in the rain because he's been the cork in the bottle right now. Excuse me. Halvor needs to do a send here, I think. Maybe not close enough to do a send here, but he needs to do a send. He's been slowed down by Klauser. He's struggling. You can just see it, the front end doesn't want to turn on Klauser's car. No, again, should have sent it there. Well, I'll tell you what, Halvor's playing on borrowed time here because Sonic Hawk and MTFC are not going to hang about all day. Another few laps, they're going to get pissed off and make a dive. So Halvor needs to be sensible here and just do it soon. You're going to force a dive here. Sometimes you just have to lick that stamp and send it. You're in Australia. You may as well lick the stamp and send it. He goes around the outside. Has he got battery? Yes, he has. But he can't use it. No overtake. Beautiful. Finally got it done. And Klauser tries to go defensive. It's put him under pressure now from Sonic Hawk. Wiggles picking up a 3-second sweetie penalty. He's in the tuck shop, he's digging into the jars, and he's pulled out of 3 seconds. Easy, have a go, cousin. I bet he's not. I bet he's not happy about that. So Sonic Hawk is the next person to tackle Klauser. Klauser struggling. 8 lap hold inters now. These could go quite a way. I would say at least lap 14 if you wanted to, but you probably want to go lap 12 and then take your second set 17 on lighter fuel. But it does look like it's getting dry. But what's going to happen with the weather? Still cloudy, still misty, still a bit of raindrops falling. Raindrops keep falling on the track. So you can get serenade by me tonight. Sonic Hawk going for it on the outside like Halvor did on Klauser on the previous lap. Who's got the bigger kahunas? I think it's going to be Sonic Hawk. Yeah, Klauser knew. He knew Sonic had bigger balls there. It was pointless sticking his nose in around the outside because, yeah, that wasn't going to happen to Klauser. So fair play to Sonic Hawk, who brought the kahunas to the fight. He had the bigger conquer in the war. And now Klauser is under attack from MCFC, which, to be honest with you, it's not the best driver to be under attack by. He's pretty quick, and he's not as bad as he used to be, MCFC. He's actually driving really well. While we're on board with Klauser, no, we're on board with MCFC. We'll just check the hot sheets, see what everyone's saying. Dylan saying, what's the tyre wear around here on the wet tyres? Intermediates, like I said, about 14. Wet tyres is probably a little bit more. I hope Matty wins, but really deserves it. Yeah, do you know what? I do hope Matty wins, because he's been improving so much over the last few seasons, and I think Matty's won a race, but I'm sure he's only won a race in practice. I can't remember him winning a race in a league race. I might be wrong about that. But yeah, Matty does deserve this. He's been showing some serious form recently. MCFC can't quite do it on this lap. Matty's now 8.9 seconds, nearly 9 seconds in the lead. But again, I'm not taking anything away from him, but in the wet, being in the lead is a massive advantage. But that came from him doing that awesome getaway at the start of the race and taking 3 drivers into turn 1 and then just ploughed on from there. And I've got a sneaky feeling Matty had a wet setup to qualifying. Ooh, Sonic Hawk's getting the fastest lap. He's pushing on Halvor now. Oh, that's a warning for MCFC. Sorry guys, I know you probably hate this, but I'm just going to double check. Where is he, MCFC? I can't even bloody see him. What the hell? Hang on, is he just... Why can't I see MCFC? Oh, he's there. Duh. No, how was that not a warning? What? Hang on, sorry guys, I've got to check something. Where's the rules and flags? Yeah, it's on strict. Wow, okay. So MC, he was blatantly cutting that then as well. That might be a glitch in the game, but I thought that was a surefire way to get a warning. Anyway, Sonic Hawk still chasing down Halvor. Halvor still 9 seconds behind the leader, SFR Matty. It's nice to see an SFR driver in the lead of a race for once. Fair play, Matty. Bring it home for SFR, come on mate. There's a good boy. Now, this is the problem we've got. 11 lap-old winters. People are starting to want to make a move and, you know, get in front. Is the tyre wear going to start kicking in? And are we going to see an incident? And maybe a yellow flag or a VSC or a safety car? This is the issue. But I will say one thing though. Other than Night Creed, everyone's within sort of the same sector. We've got two drifters that are way back, but other than that, yeah, everyone's doing alright. Look at that, look at the lead. And Matty's going to have to come on the back of Night Creed soon. He's like 500 metres from him. Let's go bars of our race lead at the minute. I'll tell you what though, it's drying up. It's stopped raining. Don't do it, Matty. Don't come in yet. It looks dry, but if you go off that black line on slicks, oh, you're toast. I bet we'll see a few people coming early here. I bet a few people are going to go, do you know what, I'll do it. And we've not seen the notification that straight light mode is back on. Oh, there we go. Sonic Hawk's coming in. He's the first one. Oh, Buchanel. Oh, Mr. Wiggles is doing it. He's going for it. He's going for it. Oh. Right. This is it. This is it. We're going for it. We're gating it. Oh, let's see what happens here. Who's going to be the first out? Sonic Hawk was the first in, so he'll be the first out. Let's see what he's like on these hard tyres in the damp conditions. This could actually be Matty's downfall. If Sonic Hawk has called this right, if he can keep it on the dry line, this could actually be Sonic Hawk's absolute monumental strategy call. But it looks like he's struggling a little bit. I think it was a lap too early. I think it's a lap too early. I think Matty's going to come in now and still be alright. And you know what? I'd be tempted with the mediums. Oh, yellow flag in Sector 3. At the start of Sector 3, which is where Sonic Hawk is approaching that. Looks like the car's got going again. But Sonic Hawk, Matty's pitted now. Right, so I think he's alright. Sonic Hawk is nowhere near undercut territory. He might have gained 3 or 4 seconds, but nowhere near the 10-second advantage that Matty had. But yeah, everyone is pitting. It is drying up. I guarantee before Sonic Hawk passes the on-full straight, we're going to get that speed mode is reactivated. We've done Doran sets the fastest lap on the intermediates though. But what will Sonic Hawk set as he comes across the line? The 132 for Doran. I reckon it'll be a 129. Oh, no it won't. No! Sorry, Sonic Hawk. Oh no, he's a lap too early. Oh, we're getting in contact there. Oh wow. Fucking nettle. I'll have to give that back, I think. Because he cut the corner. Nope, he's going for it. Right, so Matty. We'll put the tyre back on, sorry guys. There we go. So Doran's still on the intermediates. And he's only 5 seconds in the lead. I reckon Doran should hang this out to dry because I guarantee there's going to be a safety car with these hard tyre runners. It is drying up, but it's going to be cold. Now, what do you do if you're Doran? I mean, once you pit, you're going to come out, what, Preb 1 area-ish? I reckon go another couple of laps, maybe even 3 laps, and then put the mediums on. Now he's in. He's in. He's had enough. Yeah, Matty's still 8 seconds in front of Xenon, so yeah, fair play to Matty. He did it right, he stayed out that extra lap. Unfortunately for Sonic Hawk, he's dropped way down now. Yeah, Doran comes out on hards, but he'll drop down to maybe 7th place. Maybe even more. No. Wow, okay, so Doran fighting Clouser on the exit. Oh no, Doran goes wide. And then also nearly spins. Got dirty tyres, you have to clean those off. So, luckily for Doran, there's still another intermediate driver not too far up the road. And Matty, again, back up to 10 seconds. So yeah, Matty, absolute perfect strategy from Matty. I think it was a lap too early for some drivers. Maybe 2 laps too early for Puccanetto. Let's jump on board and kind of change that to intermediate, internal. Yeah, so the real Aston Army is really starting to struggle. He's going to have to come in now. Yeah, fast lap of a 127. That's like 5 seconds quicker than what the intermediate's doing. Or 4 seconds, sorry. Yeah, he is in. He is in. Doran back up to pace now, and obviously the boost mode is activated. Dawn is on a charge. See how quick he can try and reel gags in. Excuse me. Just seeing the rear of Gags' car there approaching turn 15. Is it 15? No, I think so. But I thought Doran might have got a warning there, but he's just cutting it perfectly. I thought Klaus had got one earlier, but looks like how they're crossing it means one tyre's always still on the track. Mighty with a 124.381. Wow, but yeah, Doran is tramming, but so is Gags. Alvor with 123.746 at Alvor, pushing the pace now, but will it be enough to catch him? To catch Matty? I don't think it will. I think Matty's got this sewn in the bag. So it's down to 8 seconds now from Halvor to Matty. It's not going to be enough, I don't think. It's not. There's only 13 laps remaining. But the time's coming down. Whoa, what's on to Matty? What happened to Matty? That time's come down massively in like half a lap. Is the wing damage there? Is it at the wall? Don't think so. No, it looks alright. Halvor's just flying, I think. Oh, Klauser's flying. Everyone's flying now. The track is gripping up now. We're getting faster times, and that time between Halvor and Matty is coming down. Can Matty hang on for dear life and take this win? Will Halvor push too much and make a mistake? He's also got Klaus on the back of him. Serious penalties coming through now. Wiggles makes a move on the race director of Sonicorp and moves up to 10th place. So Halvor's charge is about to get disrupted by the flying torpedo of Klauser. So those running dry setups in qualifying have come back into their own now, and it looks like Klauser may have been running a dry setup because he's rapidly catching Halvor. Light Creed left, Klauser, another fastest lap, so yeah, Klauser's the man on the charge. Puck and Nettle with another time penalty. I tell you what, Sonicorp's going to jump a few positions at the race at the end of the race at this point. Klauser saving battery, just tucking into the slipstream, trying to make a good move through this sector. I wouldn't be using battery, I'd just sit in the slipstream and save it for the home straight. Used all his battery. They're both gaining on Matty though. 11 laps remaining. 10 at this one. See, I wouldn't use battery on this lap at all. I'd just sit in his slipstream and get 100% battery for the next lap. Because he's faster. 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 This is an overtake and a half. Oh, why did you brake then? Oh, I'd have just sent that. That should have been a send and a half. He had so much overspeed. But I suppose it's clever racing. You don't want to have contact, so fair play. But that looked like a surefire overtake. I'm going to get straight line mode activated in just a second. And again, I don't understand. He's not harvesting. You can see that Halvor is harvesting. You got straight line mode for harvest. You just stick with your slipstream. You're going to get it under braking anyway. Look, Halvor has been harvesting this entire circuit. Second and third sector, sorry. He's just switched it back on now because he's going to go to his overtake mode down the Humphrey straight. What's he on? Is that on the same amount of battery actually? Oh no. Klauser's got some more. Is he going to be an overtake now for Klauser? It's the straight line speed of Halvor, that's what it is. It's just unreal. He's running low wings and that's why he's catching the corners. So yeah, Klauser needs that battery. Maybe needs to push a little bit through the final part of sector 3 to be closer on his wing as he comes round that final corner. Maybe go a little bit wider to cut back and just get a better straight line speed all the way down that Humphrey straight. But at the minute, Halvor is fending off this driver very, very well. Halvor goes to the inside. Klauser gets the move done, approaching turn 15. Nicely done for Klauser. Question is, with the straight line speed of Halvor, will Klauser keep it? I'm not sure he will, you know. That straight line speed that Halvor's running is just colossal. Not close enough this time, I don't think. As Klauser is helped out by the back marker, who will have straight line mode and overtake and all that jazz. And all that jazz. Oh, MCFC with a time penalty now. In fact, let's double check on penalties. That's a good point. There we go. 6% on 2. Sonic Hawk moves up into 9th place. The Sonic Hawk could potentially be a couple of places higher by the end of this. Halvor with the overspeed, not close enough I don't think, unless he does an absolute send here. Thinks better of it. Nice smooth entry, nice smooth exit, sticks with him, and doesn't look like he's using overtake, he's just neutral at the minute, which is what I think he should be doing in this sector. Yep, and he's got more battery now. So will Halvor retake it? We've got to remember, Halvor's got a penalty, Klauser has not. Right, there's 7 laps remaining and Klauser has brought the gap to Matty down to 5 seconds. I don't think it's enough. It was 10 with 14 laps to go. It's now 5 with 7 laps to go. I just don't think it's enough. He'll be close, he'll be on the back of him by, I'd say, the start of the first lap, but then will Matty just save battery? Which I think he needs to start doing because he's got Fuck all left. Oh, Skaggs and Doran swapping places. Doran through. Oh, Doran chasing a podium here. Could Doran get a podium? Ooh, he's got a lot of time. In fact, let me put penalties back on. Penalties, 3 and 3. So yeah, so he needs to overtake MCFC and get within 3 seconds of Halvor to get the penalty, to get the podium, which is nearly 7 seconds. I don't think that's going to happen, but yeah, Doran will probably get 4th unless Gags re-overtakes him. Spicy. Ooh, 4.2 now for Klauser on Matty. Should just about see his rear wing disappearing. Not quite. Ooh, did you just catch a glimpse of it then? It's like when you're travelling to the seaside. Who can see the sea first? Who can see the rear wing of Matty first? Well, there it is! No, it's not. Well, there it is! No, no. Question is, how many penalties does Klauser have? Well, that is the big question. Absolutely none. Clean ticket for Klauser. .2. It's coming down rapid. I did say he'd be on the back of him at the last lap, but I might be wrong on this one. It might actually be sooner. Matty needs to save some battery. Save it for the straights. Do what? I'll leave it on Halvor. I'll be back in a second, guys. Energy Dan back in the house. So we've got 5 laps or 5.5 laps remaining, and the time from Klauser to Matty is now down to 2.2 seconds. It is getting spicy meatballs in this house. What is going to happen? Will Matty be able to fend him off? Because he has got Halvor breathing down his neck, but Halvor's got that penalty. Will Halvor just sit there and stay in front of Doran? But then again, Doran is catching as well. Oh, I'll be gutted for Matty if he don't get this. He's launched it off the line at turn 1. Beat 3 drivers turn 1. He's been 10 seconds ahead for the majority of the race. And then after the last set of pit stops, the time's just bled away. I suspect that Matty was running a wet setup. And he's just struggling a little bit on that setup now. It might be that he had a bit more ride height, softer sway bars, or tyre pressures, you know, some factor. It might just be aero settings, but whatever it is, he certainly lost it once the track dried out. Klauser now literally breathing down his neck, and it looks like Klauser to make this an easy move within the next 2 laps. But Matty will probably still get P2. Yeah, unfortunately for Sonic Hawk in P9, he's had a clean race so far. Just struggled a lap too early on the hard tyres and had that spin coming out of the last turn across the line and lost a chunk of time. Ronnie also had a bit of a shocker. I can't remember what happened to Ronnie, but he was in the top 3, and I might have forgotten what happened or missed it. But yeah, Ronnie's dropped down as well. So the McLaren drivers not having the best outing this race. But yeah, Matty starting in 4, he's now in 3rd, probably going to be 2nd very soon. Klauser, Halvor, Doran. Doran's probably the darkest horse who's come through. I think he was in 9th or 10th at the start of this race. He's now up in contention for a podium if he can shave off 4.3 seconds from the back of Halvor. But Halvor is looking alright. His back is fluctuating, but yeah, Doran isn't making enough moves on the timing sheets to pressure Halvor for 3rd place. So I think he might have to settle for 4th. Halvor at the minute will lose nothing. He's alright, he's going to stay 3rd. But Klauser, they've both had great races to us, they really have. But let me double check something really quickly. Klauser still clean, yes. Oh, let's go back to it because he's getting close now. I reckon mine might go too warm here. I want to check, but I don't want to leave it. Let's stay on board. So Klauser, does he have enough battery? Oh, Matty's harvesting all the way down here. That's going to be an overtake and a half. Can't not overtake there when someone's harvesting. That's easy. But Klauser, is it going to be a battle of the batteries to the end now? Will Matty take the slipstream and the boost and all that jazz from being behind the leader in the dry? Will he take that forward to come back at him in the last 3 laps of this race? Well, 2 laps really. We're about to start the penultimate lap. We've got lap 28 and the lap 29 to do. They're finishing lap 27. They've got lap 28 to do, and then 29 to do. Matty doesn't look like he's got it in him to fight it, but it looks like a nailed-on P2 for Matty because he's got the penalty-ridden. I said that he's only got 1 penalty. He's got the penalty carrying Halvor behind him. So Matty doesn't actually have to push. If he doesn't feel like he can push on Klauser, he can actually just sit back and relax now. We've got a yellow flag in sector 3. It looks like Ronnie. Oh no, Zenon actually. Was it Zenon? I think it was Zenon. Yeah, in the Audi. He's now overtaking the McLaren driver Nightcreed. So it might have been Nightcreed and Zenon that had an incident. Gutted for Matty, but yeah, it was a great race. Excuse me guys, oh wow. And Ronnie with a penalty as well. So Klauser will be happy with this one. Where did Klauser start? I'm sure it's like 4. There we go, Klauser. Oh no, he started first. Right, okay, so Klauser started first, lost it to Matty at the lead, and he's now coming back. Just retake it. Fair play. Fair play indeed. I think Doran will be happy with 4, starting from, was it 9th or 10th. Sonic Hawk and Ronnie, not the best outing for them two, but I reckon 8th and 9th will be happy with that. Puccinetto is a bit of a shocker. He's a fast driver as well. But yeah, Wiggles not making like a whippet today. Struggling in the wet. And then never really found his groove in the dry either. One last sector coming up for Klauser. He started first, he'll finish first. He got fastest lap actually. Fastest lap. Oh, Klauser, clean sweep. Qualifying P1. Fastest lap and win of the race. He got the trio. Fair play to Klauser with the Grand Slam. Matty coming across P2, well deserved, very, very well deserved P2. Halvor will take P3. Doran will come across the line, take a well deserved P4. Absolute monumental racing from him. Really, really, really solid. Gags in P5, keeps it. MCFC in P6. Preb will come across the line in P7. No, he hasn't. There you go. Sonic Hawk comes across in P8, along with Ronnie, who both had an incident each. I felt sorry for Sonic Hawk because I felt stopping early might have been the great call, but it turned out it was too early. Yeah, unfortunately for them too. Wiggles comes across P11. Real Ashton Army in P12. Alex Aguero, oh, probably the best finish for Alex Aguero this season. 13th for Salguero. Billy G moves up to 14th. Puccanetto, shocking race for Puccanetto, who was on the mediums for most of that second stint. Yeah, 10 laps on the mediums. I thought the mediums had been good to us with you, but might not have been as what I thought. Sorry, Fat Boy. Finishes the race, well done, Fat Boy. Then Night Creek comes across with the wooden spoon. Do I do interviews? Yeah, go on then, why not? Wait a second, let me just check everyone's on PS. See if they're not, I'm not doing it. Klauser took the win. Race winner, Klauser. Fastest lap, Klauser. Driver of the day, Doran. Yeah, I'll agree with that. Doran, you can have driver of the day, mate. Most overtakes with Osnami. And then Klauser for cleanest driver. Klauser, Matty and Halvor are all PS. Go then. Why not? Why not? Wow, boy. I can't find them. Oh, Halvor's there. Matty. Klauser. We need Klauser. Where's Klauser? Where are you, Mr. Klauser? Klauser, there you go. Oh, yeah, there we go. Everyone's invited. Let's see if they join. If not, it'll be an adios, amigos. So we've got Halvor joining.
Yeah, hello.
Hello, how you doing?
Yeah, good, good. That was a better race than in Div1.
It looked exciting, mate.
Yeah, it was.
Good.
I have no clue how Matty managed to get such a big gap in the wet.
I think I know. It's a wet setup, mate.
Yeah.
It's pretty obvious he had a wet setup because once the dry came, he lost it. It was just bleeding time. So I think it was basically wet setup versus dry setup. I saw it a lot from front of the field to the back of the field. People set up the car for a dry qualifying, for a wet race. But I don't know if it was supposed to be raining all race.
No,
but
just I think it looked like the maybe first 10 laps.
Yeah, so I think some people have set their car up for the wet.
Yeah.
And it showed because Matty was bleeding time when it dried out. I didn't mean bleeding time, but I think it's brilliant that he kept P2. So fair play. Yeah. I'll tell you what, Halvor, give us your rundown because you were pushing so hard throughout all of that. You were chasing Klauser. I think you and Sonic Hawk had a bit of a battle for a while as well. But yeah, go on. In your own words, mate, give us your take of your race.
Yeah, it was so slippery on the intermediates, and it took such a long time before it cleaned up. so you could actually put the full throttle on.
Mm.
But yeah, quite a shaky start. I think I hit the wall a couple of times, and
I think I caught one of them actually.
yeah,
Yeah.
and then I had, I think, Sonic in the back of me, and
Mm.
but after a couple of laps, I managed to get my rhythm
Yeah.
and I got past Ronnie, and then I had Clusser in front of me, and I managed to, I think, maybe push him a bit to the limit, and then I managed to get by. Yeah, the slipstream in Sector 2, I think that's what did manage how to get past him,
Yeah.
and
I
then we're just
I
hoping for the wet,
I,
no, the slippery.
Yeah, I did. The slick tires. Yeah, I did
Yeah,
notice that once the dry came, I think a few drivers forgot they had to manage their ERS
yeah,
because a lot of drivers are so used to, in the wet. Obviously, you can't use overtakes. You just get used to just driving, don't you? And then
yeah,
I think once the dry came, they didn't switch back into ERS mode in their
yeah,
head.
maybe.
You know.
I
Um,
saw I gained a couple of seconds quite fast, so yeah, I
mm.
think
I think the biggest take of that race for me was Sonic Hawk pitting a lap too early.
yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was. I can't remember what I said at the time, but I think it was too early.
yeah,
He managed it okay. He had one incident on the outlap, and then across the finish line, had a bit of a tank slapper and lost it all.
yeah.
But yeah, a very interesting race. It was
Yeah,
entertaining from you guys, so fair play.
yeah, it was almost more slippery on the outlap on the hardest than it was on the inters.
Mm,
So yeah, I think I maybe lost some seconds, but I think I managed and I pitted a lap later,
mm.
and I think that's what saved me because it was so wet still when we got the
Yeah, yeah.
information that you could change to slicks.
So one last question for you before we move to our race winner. You had a 3 second penalty, yes?
Yeah.
Did you see Doran on the timing screen and at one point think, is he going to make it to third place?
Yeah, I thought maybe I would lose it because I lost some pace at the end, but then I saw that I would keep it. So then
Yeah.
on the last lap, I
It
managed it. Okay.
seemed the slick tyres had a bit of a graining in phase where they were fast, then they were slow, and some people managed to bring them back again.
Yeah,
So I don't know if that was the case for others,
yeah,
but
I,
it looked that way.
yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, congratulations, mate. Solid result,
Thanks.
mate, and
Yeah.
more points for Ferrari, and hopefully I'll be back on the racing scene next week, mate. Hopefully,
Nice, nice,
hopefully. Right,
great.
Klauser, how you doing, my mate? I'm good, my mate. I'm good. Well done, mate. Well done. You got the Grand Slam there, mate. You got qualifying P1. You got the fastest lap, and you got the win. Yeah, yeah. Triple crown, mate. Triple crown. Well done, mate. Oh right, what happened? Ah, was that on the Alpine? Yeah, it's not. No, I don't. Well, don't take it from me because I'm just a commentator. I'm not the steward. But it looked like as you went round, it was it turn 19, the right hander. You just clipped tires. He went off track slightly, and you went to take the normal line. It's just tire banging. I think he got 5 second penalty for that or something. I don't know, but yeah, I don't. If it's what I remember, it's a nothing. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it looked that way. It looked that way because yeah, when the dry came, everyone was struggling. I think for me, in the wet, I don't do much different. I change the differential a little bit, and then if it's going to be a full wet race, I change the ride height by 1 or 2 clicks. That's it. I don't really change much else than that. So yeah, yeah. No, but yeah, sometimes a dry setup just works. You know, it just works.
I
So
just changed my front wing 3
yeah,
clicks up.
yeah, that's it. Everyone's
Yeah,
different out there. It's horses for courses.
yeah.
It's an. I don't know if you guys know that phrase, but it's an English saying, horses for courses. Um, it- but yeah, right, guys, I'm going to leave it there. I'm not going to drag it on too long. But yeah, you guys put on a great race tonight. I'm sure you'll enjoy watching it back. Me getting drunk and commentating on you guys. This is what we normally do anyway. Me and Keith on a Tuesday, we just get pissed and commentate. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. It's hard on your own though. I can't tell you how hard it is on your own. Um, yeah, but yeah, thanks for putting a good show. Really good outing, boys. So well done. Congratulations on your podiums, and hopefully we'll be racing together next week.
Great.
All right, guys. Well, it's all good, man. It's all good. What else am I going to do when I can't race, eh? But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy it and you enjoy your podiums and take care, guys. All right.
Bye bye.
Nice one. Right, there you go, guys. So that has been the Division 2 for Monday night. What a race it was. Join us tomorrow with me. I think it's me solo again tomorrow, actually, because Keith is on holiday, sun tanning his bollocks in Greece, drinking cheap ouzo, eating cheap food, and basically just, yeah, swimming in the pool all day. So fair play. So yeah, probably just me on my own again tomorrow. I might try and hustle in someone from Division 2 to come join me. We'll just get pissed while commentating, as we always do. So yeah, if anyone wants to join me, give us a DM and we'll do some shots while commentating. So yeah, thanks a lot, guys. Take care, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.